Picture this. 3 different patients walk into a clinic. One says they're feeling under the weather. Another mentions experiencing malaise. And a third simply states they're not feeling well. As healthcare professionals, we know these patients are describing similar experiences. But how do we translate these varied descriptions into meaningful, analyzable data? How do we ensure that when researchers in Japan, Brazil, and Germany are studying the same medication, they're speaking the same language? This is where the power of medical coding comes in. Today, we're diving into 2 essential tools in pharmacovigilance, MEDDRA and WHO drug dictionaries, the universal translators of the medical world. Let's start with MEDDRA, the medical dictionary for regulatory activities. Think of MEDDRA as a carefully organized library where every medical term has its proper place on the shelf. Imagine a pyramid with 5 distinct levels. At the very top, we have the system organ classes, or SOCs. These are your broadest categories. Think cardiac disorders or gastrointestinal disorders. It's like having main sections in our medical library. Moving down, we encounter high-level group terms, or HLGTs. These group-related medical concepts together. For instance, under cardiac disorders, you might find cardiac arrhythmias as an HLGT. The middle level houses our high-level terms, HLTs, which bring us closer to specific medical conditions. Under cardiac arrhythmias, you might find supraventricular arrhythmias as an HLT. Now we're getting to the workhorse of MEDDRA, the preferred terms, or PTs. These are the standardized medical concepts we use most often in coding. Atrial fibrillation would be a PT under our previous example. Finally, at the ground level, we have our lowest level terms, or LLTs. These capture the exact words used by patients or healthcare providers. AFib, or auricular fibrillation would all be LLTs, linking to the PT atrial fibrillation. When coding in MEDDRA, remember these golden rules. Specificity is key. Always choose the term that most precisely matches the reported condition. If a patient reports migraine with aura, don't just code it as headache. Accuracy matters. Make sure you understand the medical concept before coding. Heart attack and cardiac arrest might sound similar to a layperson, but they're distinct medical conditions requiring different codes. Consistency is crucial. If your organization has coding guidelines, follow them religiously. This ensures that data remains comparable across studies and over time. Now, let's talk about common challenges you'll face. Sometimes, a medical condition could logically fit under multiple hierarchies. For instance, should drug-induced liver injury be coded under hepatic disorders, or injury and poisoning? This is where your coding guidelines become invaluable. Version control is another critical aspect. MEDDRA updates twice a year, and staying current is essential. Always document which MEDDRA version you're using for your analysis.